welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Desync. Not so secret Saturday. When we last left off, we were landscaping. Because trying to landscape anything in this game is a curse. But it must be done. And at least we have a shell we're going to try and follow. Will it be perfect in some areas? Absolutely not. But it doesn't need to be, because any mistake we can just incorporate. It's really nice, actually. Because once this sort of scaffolding kind of wears, we got lots more to do. But at least this will finally help me figure out how this thing melted. And I'm trying to avoid anything higher than 3. Because when I have more than 3 high, we're going to have an issue. Okay, we're going to ignore this side for now. I'm going to go back. You might be an issue. Because we are a bit close, aren't we? We'll see what we can do. We'll keep you as is. Yeah, that should work. Guess we'll go back down 1. This stuff. So, went to a thrift market today. Or yesterday, or whenever this comes out. Definitely not how I remember the last time I went to one. Way more Spanish. It's been gentrified. Definitely been gentrified. It's been Spanified. Plus, it didn't feel like a flea market anymore. It certainly had things that were hundreds of years old, it seems. And cool. I'll take the mystery PlayStation for 200. But when you got, I was not expecting to see sealed items at a flea market, let alone items that wouldn't be out of place in a grocery store. So with that in mind, like, I found a few cool things. I found a coin from Hong Kong and got a little lighter fluid match thing. That doesn't seem to work. So I can't get it to light. But I think the more annoying part was just like all the sealed knickknacks. I don't know why, but that just kind of made me unhappy to see. take a good. If you have a lunchbox in your house, go look at it. Go look at it briefly, and then once you've done so, imagine that full of the same type of earpod type deal, and what you got was $5 AirPods. Like, where did you get this? Where did you get all of this? And it's kind of one of those, huh? I don't know. But I love my family. I'll go again. Just definitely not my first place to be. Also, the ungodly amount of Funko Pops I saw. Did I miss something in the Funko Pop community, and then all of a sudden, it's bargain bin sale on Funko Pops? Did I miss something? I don't remember Funko Pops being everywhere. I just felt very wrong. It's like, why are there so many? I don't know. It really just weirded me out. Just seeing Funkos, a lot of them just kind of hanging around. Certainly interesting nonetheless, though. I think the big highlights were the Hong Kong kind of find, the Hong Kong coin find, and then saw some cane swords. Like you have a cane, like a little walking cane, but inside of the pommel is a knife, which I thought was neat. Though that kind of thing would be like not ideal if you're trying to crack out that kind of weapon. Don't think you're in for a good time. Oh. Well, I might as well light this up while I'm here. It's gotta be lit up anyway. What else? Oh yeah, I saw a few used games, like really just dedicated to used games. Like these thrift stores were being used to advertise like the main store elsewhere. So I found that as another kind of interesting use case for these thrift stores. I'm like, okay. Like, I wasn't quite sure how I'm supposed to integrate that into a worldview or type deal, but it's certainly a thing. It's certainly a thing that is occurring. Okay, we got this main section sort of rolled out. Let's try and get this guy. So do we follow this mountain, or we just kind of... You know what? We're going to try our best and follow the flows of this. That way we can kind of keep some of the natural look. So basically we're just kind of trying to increase the height of the stuff that already exists. And we'll fill this in a little bit. And we go here. Also repeat that process as best we can right here. And go 2 more. Just fill in these blank spots, and now we gotta connect this. Shouldn't be too hard. So we're just gonna follow the line for the most part. Maybe incorporate some indents while we're here. Really help accentuate this hilly look. Then we'll bring this back over to this. Maybe bring you out 1, get another kind of indent in here. As best we can. This one's going to be a bit awkward, but this guy has to be 3 high if we were going to even hope to make that sort of distance right there. It looks like we're about out of dirt, so we're going to need to go back and get some. But this is looking good. You actually can't do that. We actually have to pull back. Yeah. Let's go get the more. Let's go get our dirt. Let's go get our dirt. Dirt, get your dirt here. Get your dirt nice and dirty. There we go. Good enough. This should be enough, hopefully, to get us through this side and the other side. Then we can actually go look at it from that mountain. Not in a complete form, but definitely in a way. That's some curve. And then once I leave here and come back, I'll probably have forgotten that I've actually filled this in, if we're lucky. No 4s. There we go. This side is complete. Now we just need the other side. And we can throw down some torches while this kind of tries to grow. Alright, now you are the hard part. Or not really the hard part, but just awkward. I have to do this with a curve. Down here, I'm going to do one of these numbers, maybe even yep. Maybe I can get this one to slope a little nicer down. We still need to harsh edge it, but we can start like soft edging it right here. Just try and maybe pull some of this out a bit. Give it a curve. Okay, come back down. Give a few areas that still keep that sharp edge so that we can kind of get some variety in here. Really make this hill pop. Now, let's try and fix this edge. This edge is going to be really difficult because this is already a sharp edge, and well, there's a corner right here. So let's get to the top and work our way down. We can shave this bit off right here. Okay. We're going to try and get this top down as best we can. Otherwise, this is going to be a pain in the ass. That should do right there. That should give us just enough wiggle room to kind of maneuver. Or, well, I may have overdone it, but that's okay. Better to overdo it than to underdo it. Your fill. Where's the sun? Midday. Oh. The rain cometh. Damn it. There's not enough space for what I need to do. 3. Okay, flatten you out. Get you. Almost there to clearing it. Get you off. Here, I guess. This is difficult to do. Okay, then we can sort of do you to pull you back, but if we can do 3 and 3 right here, then we got it ourselves a smooth edge. Two, 3, that's 4. So this needs to come up like so. And pull you back, pull you back. Simple enough. Almost. And you can be 3. Cut you down. You can be 2. Almost. Okay, and we got this. You're 3. There's a couple of 4s over here, so we're going to shave this back a little bit. We can kind of smooth this guy out a little bit and chill him out. All right. Probably as good as artificial is going to get. Now that we got a new hill, though, let's go to the other side. We're gonna. Hopefully, there's enough light on here to see it. And smooth you out. Let's go see our new hill. Going to try and light this up real quick while we're down here. Do I have more? I do have more. And here. And we're not gonna try and light up truly this hill. We're just gonna try and light up just enough to get a good overview. So I'm not interested in dying on this hill. Huh? Huh? Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. I got jokes for days. Not really. I am definitely not a thinker. I'm not the comedian. Alright. Hopefully this makes our back safe. I almost wonder if it's the light that makes the mob spawn. Not literally, but just the fact that mobs are now starting to spawn in our area. Let's get a good look. Doesn't look too bad. A little rough around that bulge there. A little rough. Because it definitely looks artificial. But actually that works. That works. our favor. This building is not all that it seems. Yeah, I think we'll keep that. It's a little artificial in an area, but that means because you can see it, you can definitely tell that there's a story here. And with that, I think we'll cut it here, and I hope you all had a good time watching, and we'll see you all on the next episode of Minecraft Desync. Not So Secret Saturday. Bye-bye!